I think Misery will be fun. I think Clog is annoying. Like, I am a huge fan of this variant. Like, really, it's super freaking cool. I think it looks amazing. It feels like an Elden Ring boss or something. But I also just want to point out, these decks, they're good, but don't play it on ladder if you care about your rank. Right now, I don't care. But use this video not as a this is what you should do, but as a what you should not do. I feel like Misery bit us in the butt more than it helped us in this deck, because we don't have big power cards to win games with. We can annoy our opponents to death with White Widow and Black Widow and all their bites and kisses and vipers and debris and goblins and Titanias, but we don't have any closers. And so having like a Cannonball or a Red Hulk or a Shang-Chi, something big, would make this deck way, way better. But I didn't do that because I had good luck with it last night. And so I thought this is going to be fine today. So this will technically be at the beginning of the video. But I just want to point out and reiterate, like, this deck is fine if you get the annoying like combos that you need. If you get White Widow into Black Widow into Grandmaster, then you Misery the left location or the right location where you had your remaining Black Widow or White Widow. And then you could get debris off and get Titania. Like, if you can get all that stuff to happen and they just can't play any cards, heck yeah. But if you can't, you still need another way to win. And this deck doesn't currently have it. So I think, again, adding in a Cannonball somewhere, maybe getting rid of a Black Widow or some other annoying card, maybe even Magic, but I feel like Magic might be necessary. Adding in some big stat stick is important because opponents are all running stat sticks. If you're going to try to beat Hela, if you don't clog everything up perfectly, they're still going to kick your butt. So, with that being said, to those of you who know what this means, this video slash deck slash everything that you're about to watch feels like the embodiment of the phrase, sometimes you get the bar and sometimes the bar gets you. Do with that what you will. Enjoy. Bowie chat, welcome to the video. Also welcome to all of you. Today, we're playing a deck that I am excited about. It features Misery, and it's a Clog deck. And it's the main deck that I felt actually worked with Misery. And I'm probably very off base with that, and that's fine with me. This is a strange situation, but I think I'm just going to do this because I don't really trust other people, which is fair. Because it's just Arasham right off the bat. Misery is probably the card that I was the most excited for this season, because it seemed so niche and weird that it felt like there's no way that it would be good. And up until like yesterday, I thought a lot of people agreed with that, but it seems like everybody's pretty stoked. Maybe it's just because it's a new card and people just want to see new cards and stuff like that. But it feels like people were pretty negative about, I don't know, this in general. So, yeah, I mean, it's Arasham, and so I'm just gonna try to clog everything. Okay, so we can win mid. So this is an intriguing play to me. Basically, it says you can play nothing anywhere. We also lose our middle Misery, which we have a Sasquatch, so maybe that's not a big deal. Now we lose this one. It's fine. I don't care. It's just the first video I've made in a while. And with 1 turn left, we just freaking lose. Or we could stop them from drawing. So 16 does not make up the 18 that we need left. That's fine. Whatever. Here come the emotes. Go for it. You got this. Enjoy your emote time. This brings me to a question that I've been pondering recently. Where did all the Arashim come from again? I assume that it's not just a me thing. But since this weekend, Arashim feels like he's frickin' back. And I don't know where that comes from. I was watching a stream, I think it was TLSG, who a fellow father makes me just happy to watch. And someone in the comments said something that I appreciated hearing, even though I didn't love it. But he said it's great. Oh no. Let's do this. We don't get to do the Grandmaster stuff. Oh, I guess we can. Sweet. He said, thank you for not, shaming some of us that play certain cards. Because it gets frustrating to hear content creators say, oh, Arashim is overplayed and Arashim's annoying. And I could see that. I would also be pretty annoyed if, as he said, he was a lower collection level player. Yeah, that would frustrate me if I just got a brand new card and everyone's like, you suck for playing Arashim. You're an idiot. Why would you do that? So I get it, but it also don't like it at the same time. Maybe we can clog up his rightmost. I think it's possible. Not the one we wanted. But it's fine. So I guess we lose to Legion next turn. That's kind of it. I want to know what this does. I'm still figuring out Misery a little bit. Like, I just want to know what happens here. It unclogs right. But maybe it's worth it? No. No. Right's an easy win. Don't do that. We'll just do this into this. Okay, so the soak is really scary, honestly. And my main complaint with this deck is there's not a lot of power right at the end. So my guess is they move Crossbones left because you have the ability to move, so you frickin' better. So this will move Misery to the middle. No, don't do this, man. Undo turn. It's a 50-50, and I'm fine with playing out 50-50s. Right? I don't know. The Misery is messing me up. No, I feel like they move. So I feel like we have to go boom, boom, boom. Hope and pray. They gotta move. They gotta move.
Hell, can you understand me?
Oh no! We only have 9 power! I will say, this is one of the reasons why taking a break from making videos has been really nice. Because I don't end up in situations like this where I publish a video of me losing every game. Sorry, I blacked out there for a minute. Maybe we matched up against someone who was playing Destroy versus this Clog deck, and I felt maybe it wasn't worth the time to play it all the way out. I don't know. Could be a thing that happened. You know, one of Misery's biggest downsides is that Misery destroys the cards that it interacts with. If you didn't know. All right, this is really good. I'll snap on this. So we White Widow, and then we Grandmaster the White Widow into Sanctum. And I guess they might have Nocturne, which could mess us up, but I think we're gonna be okay. No, why? Find this game maddening sometimes. Like really maddening. I mean, the other thing we could do is just double the limbo, but I don't really feel like that's going to be worth my time. So we could do this. Let's do this. Send him to Tanya right now. All right, well, this is why I don't snap. There's almost never a point because they generally have something better. Feel like this is just in case they somehow completely fill up. Oh, that's safe. That was a safe move. We get to draw a card? What are you doing? And we have a safe place to play our 4/9 Misery. I mean, we need to top deck something pretty good here. Of course, they got Scarlet Spider. Of course, we drew the hood. I'm doing it. I don't even care. What on earth would be a more Newman video than losing every game that we play today? I can't think of anything, honestly. So, out of all of the Misery decks, this is the one that performed the best. I'm so annoyed. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I don't know, so leave good Misery decks down in the comments. I have to post this video. It's been like half a month since I posted anything. It's just embarrassing that this is it. I was going to say this earlier. I don't know if I actually did. I've been lost in being annoyed for a minute. But one of the things that I would really like to try to do is to focus on not complaining about draws as much as I have. Because, like, bad draws happen to everybody. I just find it more annoying when it constantly feels like it happens to me. But that's not really a healthy place to be at mentally, especially in a game like this. I think we fear Camertage. Yep. That's their debris right there. We haven't, gotten a lot of use out of debris yet for whatever reason. I'm not complaining about draws. I just said I'm not going to do that. Oh, it's Gladiator. They tried to mess me up, man. Bummer. Oh, boy. Hey, there's a debris. I think for this turn... just do this. Then if they lay anything left, we cloggeth them up. Thank you. I didn't want that hood anyway. Well, that's a win. We did it! Didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take a win. I did. What is it? What are we at? 15 minutes and we got a win? Heck yes. That's how Marvel Snap works. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Sorry. Really good for retention. I'm not going to start the video here. I'm not one of those people. So for Misery, I really don't understand the type of deck that Misery wants to be in. I saw people use Clog. I was like, that's a cool idea. But it doesn't feel right to me. Oh, no. It doesn't feel right to me at this point. Okay. So this isn't really that big of a deal. We'll do this. Because it will clog a little bit. If it goes to deep space, I'm okay with that. But now we just focus on clogging up other lanes. Oh. Dude, I kind of feel good enough to snap, but I also don't want to, because this is the meanest play line, I think. Go right in. Oh, okay. All right. Also, if you didn't know, right, so they're clogged up. Scream's interaction is going to change in a future update. Don't know when, but it's not supposed to hit cards that are face down. So that'll get adjusted someday. All right, do we believe that they have enough to win already? My current belief / hope is no. But like, why don't we have Darkhawk in here? If we're just messing them up, I feel like we want Darkhawk. All right. Can we win right? No. We can't play Misery left because Goose, but oh, they retreated. Okay. I was trying to find a way. I feel like the Goose messes them up. That's 2 wins, yo. Now, we're still probably down 8 cubes because we stayed in on some 4 cubers. But it builds tension, for this upcoming 8 cube game right here. let's talk about the last couple weeks for a minute, because I want to explain where I've been as best as I can. I mean, one, it's important to point out that playing and doing YouTube stuff every day is not it's hella. It's not the easiest thing to do all the time. Sanctum sanctorum. And that, like, I'm not saying, oh, it's so difficult being me and a content creator. Like, that's not it at all. The thing that's tricky is when weeks are busy, and I have a job like the one that I have, I need to make some choices about my time and how I use it. And one of the byproducts of that is sometimes I have to say, like, I can't do this. And I don't love that, but that's where I've ended up recently a few times. Okay. I mean, seem like you're in a bad spot right now as far as cards go. I've lost to Hella still, like, doing this nonsense. So it's not a guaranteed anything. I could do this. This. So Titania ends up on our side. I don't want to give them that option. I do want to give them quite a few. What are these? Widow's bites. They're not kisses. They're not friendly. Shoot. Because Debris is a really good card if we didn't have Titania there.
Opponent snapped.
There is no way on earth you got what you needed to win. There is no way. Man, you've got 3 cards left. You're probably fine. Are you serious? All of this work for absolutely nothing all the time. This is why Hella sucks. Oh my gosh, man. This is the most power we can put out. I hate playing against Hella so much.
Escaped.
Oh. All right, and those 2 wins that we had, it's all gone now. I have no advanced knowledge on what the OTA holds, but I can almost guarantee that if Hella stays in her current position, we're screwed. Like, it's Pokemon Pocket is coming out soon. There's supposed to be a ranked mode in it. Like, until Hella gets changed, freaking do something. Like, this is awful. This is such a boring, stale situation. Anyway, I'll just restart. I teach high school special ed, and there are some weeks where my life is very busy as far as meetings and other things go. So, 2 weeks ago was one of those weeks where it was just nonstop stuff. Meetings, I had to run a training after school that took up most of my time. Just thing after thing, and I couldn't get up at 4:30 a.m. to make a video because I needed to prioritize working on some other things. So that week ended. Things were fine. I was planning on getting back into it. And my family, all of them, including myself, all of us got stupid stupid sick with some flu. I don't know. It was pretty terrible. Almost as terrible as all of this. Widow's Bite. Not. We don't have any way of dealing with any of this stuff. And we can't clog there. I mean, I guess we can do this. And that'll maybe buy us a lane. We still have to be able to draw cards, though. Like, we have to get some stuff in order for this to work. All right, so that's one lane. I just need to win one more. Don't know if it's right, but I will try. That's an interesting choice. They got double Darkhawk. Think we're sunk here. I won't have 2 cards to lay. Oh, okay. I mean, this works fine, but like, he has a better deck than me. This is what I was talking about. Why don't we have this? Oh, because we prioritize different strange plays. I'm so done. Like, I guess this is kind of also what happens, like, overnight. We didn't draw any rocks. I had the best draw luck of my life. You know, the last time I played was last night, right? And so I don't think it feels like people figured the card out way more. And I'm playing a deck from like the 1800s, and these people are playing something that was made by scientists in a lab. I don't even know if they have Misery, so my comparison is stupid. But also, I don't really care. I'm just a random guy talking on the internet, so ha ha ha. Oh man. I feel like I need to clarify this too. Like, I'm not sick of Marvel Snap. I don't hate the game. I don't hate anything that's happening, honestly, other than Hella. But I'm also not allowed to complain about that because not everybody has all of the cards. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do with my life sometimes. Let's do this. We have a shot at getting the Abbey, but they'll get it first. It's fine. But this will make a rock in the Abbey, and then we'll push a card. We'll push debris over, and it'll give us a shot if they choose not to play into the Abbey at all, which seems very unlikely. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Enjoy your draw. Maybe this is just the beginning of Nice Guy Newman, where all I do is help my opponents win. That was pretty nice. Because we drew them a card. Maybe I'm not as nice as I thought I was. All right, are we able to clog left? Or are they just going to play a card there and ruin it? Might be safer just to do a little bit of this. We gave him a draw, so let's take one away. Or something. We could have clogged it up. We did help their collector increment. I'm really afraid of this play. So we do this. All right, that's pretty good. Oh, it's just Hellcow again. I mean, sadly, that's about all the time that I have. Let's look at our stats, man. Hold on. That's a big deal, right? Let's look at our win rate for this deck. Let's see how things went. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is, you know? Hold on. Let's find my tab that has untapped. I also feel like I need to point out, this is not the deck's fault. This is my fault. Probably. You know? Yeah. So, I'm gonna publish the entire run of games. In the most recent session, we went 2-7, 22% win rate, and we only lost 13 cubes. Hey, I've had worse runs, I think. That's it. If you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make good choices. Remember, you're going to have a great day whether you know it or not. And as always, peace.